Hello there, this is David from bushcraftcanada.com. I'm just going to do a quick little comparison between two really superb knives. So this is the S1 Pro from Fallkniven on top and the TRC South Pole. So I'll start with some quick specs. So for the S1 Pro, so the overall length on this one is 9.7 inches. The blade length is 5.1 and the blade thickness is 6 millimeters. So pretty similar to the standard F1. Obvious differences being a piece of steel in between the blade and the handle, and I believe the blade is a bit thicker as well. As for the TRC, the South Pole, so the overall length is 9.25 inches. The blade length is 4.5 and the blade thickness is 4.5 millimeters. So just a little bit finer on the South Pole. So the steels on these, so the South Pole is the excellent LMAX steel. A super steel has an HRC of around 60, and despite being a very hard steel, it's actually quite tough, not too brittle. So it's a very, very durable steel. Has about 1.7% carbon in it, which makes the blade so tough. Well, that's probably the biggest factor in that. Can be a little bit tougher to sharpen, but compared to most super steels like M390, 3V, it's actually quite a bit easier to sharpen than most of those. So it's a very nice balance, really, really excellent steel, and does the job very nicely. So for the S1 Pro, it's Fallkniven's excellent lamb cos steel. Also has an HRC of around 60. This is a stainless. Also quite easy to sharpen and still very, very tough. Has a little bit less carbon in it at 1.05%, so not quite as hard as LMAX, although the HRC is stated as hard. Might be a little bit easier to sharpen than the LMAX, but still a very, very hard and capable steel. Both of them would be really good for hunting. If you're field dressing an animal, you don't want to have to sharpen your knife in between or during the field dress, so having a really, really tough and durable steel that holds a good edge is a really good option, and both of these are really excellently suited for that. I'll just do some side-by-sides, show you guys the physical kind of differences. Obviously full tang on the South Pole, full broad tang on the South Pole and full tang on the F1 Pro, or S1 Pro, sorry. Bit more of a choil on the blade of the, or the handle, sorry, the TRC. Makes it quite comfortable. The S1's also very comfortable though. Hollow pins on the TRC. And the handles differ as well, obviously. Mikada handle on the South Pole and Fallkniven's excellent Thermarum handle on the S1 Pro. They both come with really nice sheaths as well, so this is the one for the S1 Pro. Zytel sheath, spot for a belt loop, or a belt, sorry. Very nice and practical sheath. For the TRC, it's a Kydex sheath. Again, spot for a belt, but very practical. I really like the Kydex on this one, really fine, feels really good in the hand. So yeah, overall, both really, really superb knives. If you're looking for something sort of on the survival front or the hunting side of things, both of these would be really excellent choices. So yeah, check them out at our site, www.bushcraftcanada.com, under Fallkniven and TRC. Thanks.